Okay, so I want to quickly share with you guys what I think about before my ex. The reason why I am coming live for this video is because I can relate. I can relate to the movie because this happened to my friend, my best friend in the university. She had the same similar is this similar issue? Yeah. So before my ex, we have amazing characters. We have Maurice, we have Sophia Alakija, we have Queen Elizabeth Akuma, and every other person. Okay. So it's basically about a particular girl, okay, because she sorry, her name is um what's her name again? How can I forget her name? Yeah, Eukarya. I think her name is Eukarya. Yeah, her name is Eukarya, and she was married. She was married to a woman beater. She was married to a man that doesn't respect her. She was married to basically a man that feels she's less of herself. A man that humiliates her and cheats on her. So unfortunately for her, one of the days she called the husband. She was like, "Please, can we try and spend time together?" And the man bluntly said no because he will be heading out for a dinner with his girlfriend. So we're talking about a man that cheats on the wife. Okay, so he bluntly said no to her and rushed out to meet the girlfriend, not knowing that that is where he will meet his doom. So unfortunately for him, what is this flight? He won't carry me go. Where won't carry me go? Don't carry me go where I don't know. So unfortunately for him, he was, he was in a fatal car accident and he died. They got the news to her, to the wife, that's Eukarya, and she was heartbroken. She rushed there and met the husband in his pool of blood, dead. So she got home and she decided to move on with her life. So she has this particular girl, her best friend, whose name is Victoria, Vicky for short. And Vicky has always been there. Vicky consoles her every time. Vicky makes her feel like, there's still light at the end of the tunnel. So fortunately for her, let me just be quick. Let me just be quick with this movie, okay? Before My Ex is a must see. Make sure you see that movie. You will be glad you did. So unfortunately for her, she met an amazing guy by name Ken. So Kendrick is every woman's dream guy. Of course, we are talking about Maurice Tam here, okay? So they were in a relationship, but she kept, she was actually scared. She was scared that what happened in her previous marriage will happen in her present relationship. So what she could think of was to set her girlfriend up with a boyfriend, if that makes sense. So she had to set Vicky up with Kendrick. And they are based in Abuja. So Kendrick is based in Lagos. So they were meant to get there was this gathering. Kendrick invited the girlfriend over from Abuja to Lagos. But because she had something else in mind, she wanted to know if Kendrick would be faithful because of her past relationship. Okay. And one thing she did that later affected her was the fact that she did not tell the boyfriend, that she was married before. She hid that from him. That was the thing that was short. Let me not jump. I'm actually excited about this story. I don't want to take it. Let me take it step by step. So when Kendrick invited her to come to Lagos, she made mention to Kendrick that she'll be coming with her girlfriend Victoria. But then Kendrick was like, "Are you sure coming with Victoria would be a wise decision, because he's there to spend his time, have the best time of his time with his babe, of course." We all know that Maurice is very romantic. But she begged him and convinced him that she wanted Victoria to be with them. Then, good news is Victoria traveled with her all the way from Abuja to Lagos to meet Maurice, that's to meet Kendrick. They got in there and it was beautiful time. Kendrick had to even invite his sister over, sorry, to come and cook for them. The sister came over and made one of the best Nigerian delicacies for them, and it was all rosy and all that. But then Eukarya kept saying was not comfortable. Eukarya just wanted Vicky to try to seduce Kendrick, so that probably he will see if Kendrick will cheat on her at the long run, which Victoria initially declined because Victoria is actually a nice person to her. Victoria was like, I can't do this. Vicky said, I can't do this to you. You're my best friend. But because you wanted to know your ground, whether to accept this guy, whether to marry this guy, I will do that for you. So then Victoria went and accepted, you know. He started like she basically started doing trying to seduce um Kendrick, so that just maybe, you know. So one fateful day, as always, Eukarya stepped out. She went to the gym and she told Vicky, okay, come on. She just spied on her. Okay, you can start. So Vicky started, initially, the first time Vicky started touching Kendrick. Kendrick was in the sitting room watching TV. I was like, this girl, sorry, I think it was dinner. No, they were having, Eukarya made breakfast for them and stepped out. So, and she intentionally put the food on the table, the dining table, with so that both of them can, eat, because she, of course, she wanted to get something. She wanted to get something right. Okay. So Victoria was got to the table, and of course Ken was also having his breakfast at that time, and Victoria joined him and started eating. So Victoria opened up to him and told him that she likes him and she thinks he's a good man, that she's just jealous because she hasn't gotten any man that will love her just the way he loves the friend Eukarya. But then Kendrick was like, don't worry, you get your own ideal man. Da, da, da. He, after breakfast, he went upstairs. Do you know what happened? Victoria still followed him and started touching him, caressing him, making him, trying to turn him on. And he declined. This thing kept happening every time he declined. And when Eukarya comes back, she would gist Eukarya. Okay, Eukarya, this your man, no grill. This your man. Be like saying, nah, baba, the grill. Not knowing that it was a setup, not knowing that it was a plan work. Okay. So never you before I start, please never you test your man's loyalty. If you're a woman watching, I go to tell on my own story, my own true life story. Oh. Never you test your man's loyalty. Loyalty, not loyalty, loyalty. Never you test your man's loyalty, because you can lose that man. You can lose that man if you're not careful. That was just what happened on this Before My Ex movie. Let me continue. So back to the story. The next day, Eukarya went out again, and Victoria started seducing the husband again, the boyfriend, sorry, again. She kept happening, it kept happening, it kept happening. But one of the things Kendrick failed to do was he did not disclose this to the girlfriend, because he didn't want to spoil their relationship. He wanted to protect their relationship at all costs, knowing fully well that they are best of friends. But I think, let me know in the comments, do you think him not opening up to Eukarya was the best thing? Okay, if your friend is seducing your girlfriend, if a guy watching me, if your friend is seducing your girlfriend, do you think your girlfriend should tell you, knowing fully well that that guy is literally your best friend, or do you think she should conceal it so that she can protect your friendship? That was what happened here. Okay, so Kendrick could not tell Eukarya what has been going on, because he was literally scared that Eukarya might misunderstand him. When you trust your friend, like for you to bring the lady all the way from Abuja to Lagos, it can only be trust. Okay. So back to the story, and the Eukarya went left one day. But each time, the thing is that each time she tries that, Kendrick will always decline. Kendrick will always push her away. And every time Eukarya comes back, she will narrate how the whole thing happened to Eukarya, until one day. Hey, this day, no be small. It's my mic. This day, no be small, something happen. Oh. So this fateful day, Eukarya went to the gym as always, and they've already planned something. Okay, but this was their last time, because Eukarya said, if my boyfriend at this point has not fallen for you, that means he's the real one. Please stop. Let's stop. But Vicky told her, because Vicky has already, as an intention within her, she has already known that she wanted Kendrick. At this point, Vicky wanted Kendrick. So Vicky kept telling her, Vicky kept deceiving her. So Vicky told her, don't worry, let's continue to test him. Maybe he's going to sleep with me. Maybe he's going to fall one day. Okay. So they don't strike a deal. This is going to be the last day, the last time you're going to try my man. After today, no try my man again. I want you to carry out. I beg, after today, stop. Vicky said, okay, that she's going to do something crazy, which she did. Do you guys get what Vicky did? Like, guess what she did in the comment before I say it here? Vicky, of course, went to Kendrick. Kendrick was in the sitting room. Vicky started touching Kendrick, rubbing his shoulder, trying to kickstart something. So when she started doing that, Kendrick was like, stop, stop, trying to push her away as always. So Vicky was like, you must have me. If you don't have me, nothing, no, 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 no. She rushed to the kitchen and brought a knife and told Ken that if he didn't do that, that she's going to stab herself. At this point, I feel literally Kendrick was already under duress. I feel Kendrick would have yielded to the whole thing, because how can a woman rush to the bedroom, to the kitchen, bring a knife to stab herself? To stab herself. Wahala, wahala, women, una dey try you. So Kendrick declined and rushed out of the house. So according to Vicky, she said she's going to kill herself, and if she do that, of course, police will come in and arrest him for killing, as in for the murder. Okay. So what Kendrick could do was to rush out of the house. So Kendrick rushed out of the house and informed his younger sister that please, Vicky is making the house unbearable, and narrated the story how this whole thing has been happening to the younger sister, but he did not tell the girlfriend what Vicky, the best friend, has been doing to him, which was, I think, I don't know. I don't know. It's actually very dicey. I don't know if you are the one, would you tell? Will you talk? I don't know. So the sister came, and sister was there. Unfortunately for Eukarya didn't know that Kendrick was coming in when Vicky was narrating what happened as always to her. So Vicky came back and told her that, can you imagine that? Do you believe that that she brought out knife and Kendrick rushed out, left the house for her? Da, 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 da. Hi, Maria. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Thank you. Do well by click on that third three lines and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, the third three lines and give this video a thumbs up. So let's continue. So yes, I don't think I will talk, because it's dicey. I might not talk. This can implicate me, because on the long run, no. But do you think you shouldn't talk, Maria? You will not talk if your best friend is trying to, you won't talk. The movie is Before My Ex. Before My Ex is actually a must watch for everyone. Okay. So, not knowing that Vicky was coming in, so Kendrick was coming in, and Kendrick overheard the conversation. Okay, Vicky was, of course, gisting the babe. See what's happen. Oh, say she rush kitchen, go bring knife to choke herself. Say Kendrick run away from the house. Kendrick was like, oh, so this has been a plan work after professing love, after everything I've been doing to this girl. So that means she doesn't trust me enough. That means she called someone to spy on me. That means she called someone to do this to me. Okay, he felt really, really bad, and what he could do was he decided to play along. That was where that was where the film became interesting. Do you know what Kendrick would do? Kendrick would always come back home and sneak and dodge. Kendrick started kissing Vicky, but the only thing Kendrick did not do as of this point was Kendrick did not do the like he didn't sex her, but Kendrick was kissing her. Kendrick will hang out with her. Kendrick will lie to the girlfriend that he has an appointment. Vicky will lie to her girlfriend that she has an appointment. Then they will be meeting outside. Simply because, although Vicky didn't know that Kendrick was playing game, Kendrick overheard them and decided to play game. Let's just play the game. So on Vicky's birthday, Kendrick gifted her one of the best gifts, and Kendrick said he deserved it. And so let me not bore you guys. So if I tell you guys all the juices, who will now watch the film now? You have to watch it so that you will like it. But the story there is that at a point, Vicky started becoming so obsessed with Kendrick. That is your best friend's boyfriend. That's insane. But it's happening. It's happening. I don't want to mention names in the movie industry, but it's happening. And I will still share with you guys my own personal stories at the end of this. So keep watching this live so that you will find out my own personal story. Okay. Like I said before, never you test your man's loyalty. Never, never. If a man has proven to you that he genuinely loves you, please stick to it. Don't come and try and feel like, okay, let me bring my sister to seduce my man. If you this her name. If he snatch the man from you, hey, now you go lose. So now who give up, lose last last. So my kind advice to everyone watching: never you test your man's loyalty. If a man has proven to you that he genuinely likes you, stick to it. Stick to it, please. Stick to it. So, and let's pray that he continues without cheating on us in Jesus' name. Amen. So it kept happening, it kept happening, it kept happening, even when Ukeri actually thought Vicky had stopped, Ukeri didn't know that Vicky is still doing that with the man. Okay. Because one day Eukarya caught them. And when Eukarya asked Vicky, Vicky said, well, you told me to test your man. Eukarya said, I've told you to stop. Stop testing my man. He has proven that he loves me. I've seen his personal diary where he said he's going to treat me right. Please leave me alone. Leave this man. No, da, da, da. So one day, my people, one day, Victoria, after their birthday, Victoria told, okay, and so on Victoria's birthday, they went out to dinner and to watch movies, cinema, and all that. And Victoria told Eukaria that she's coming. Let her go and get something, not knowing that Victoria went home. So Victoria secretly went home to meet Kendrick. That is the best friend's fiance. And of as always, they were trying to do something. Eukaria came in, walked in, and caught them. That was the first time Eukaria caught her. The second time was when Kendrick was coming, although they already have a misunderstanding. Kendrick started behaving somehow because even one of the things Victoria did was Victoria went and spied, as in Victoria went and disclosed a secret to Kendrick because at this point Victoria wanted Kendrick to herself. And what Victoria told Kendrick was that Maria, sorry, I say Maria Rika. So what Victoria told Kendrick was that Eukaria is already married. That means Victoria disclosed a secret that Eukaria never told Kendrick. You see, another point I want to advise to you here is please make sure you don't keep secrets. If you know there are certain people that know your secrets, if you're getting married, if you're in a relationship, serious relationship that I think will lead to marriage, please tell your partner all the secret that your partner needs to know, except the ones you know that nobody knows. Because people can use your secret against you. If you know there are some certain things you did that you think someone else's know, try to speak to your partner so that he wouldn't hear it, from somewhere else, because that was also the case on this particular movie before my ex. Okay. So Eukaria now went and Victoria now told Kendrick that Eukaria was married before, and that even though she didn't tell, and she knows that Eukaria didn't tell Kendrick, because at the point she asked Eukaria, "Did you tell Kendrick you were married before?" She said no. She was like, I've seen what to use against you. Okay, so that is what basically happened. And at the point, she started having problems with the man. Like you can start having problem with Kendrick because Kendrick was started becoming sober, and one day, Kendrick had to open up that he knows everything. Short, it was a lot, to the extent that even when what's her name? Even when Eukaria told Victoria, let them leave the house, Victoria said no, that Eukaria can go, that she's not leaving the house anymore, believing that she has already won Kendrick's love. See, people are mean, people are mean. Some women can be so dubious, if that English is correct. So that was basically what happened. And at the point, Victoria learnt it the other way. Sorry, Eukaria learnt it the other way, like learnt it the hard way. Do you believe that at a point Victoria tied Kendrick's up and tried to force him to her, like tied him on the chair and told him that if he didn't sleep with her, that she's going to kill him right in there. So one thing happened led to another, and police people came through the help of the Kendrick sister, and before you know it, Kendrick was rescued, and they had to arrest Vicky and throw Vicky behind bars. So that was what happened on this movie. I wasn't able to narrate it properly because I want you to go and watch it and see things for yourself. The movie was really very interesting, is interesting, I was, and I enjoyed watching it just like I enjoy most of other films I already made on my channel. So I'm going to advise you to try and see this movie before my ex, because there are a lot of things to learn from this movie, and a lot of things are going to take away from this movie, which is one, Communication is key. Don't keep secret like secret, like I mean secrets, like no secrets get levels. So I'm not talking about personal things that you might want to keep to yourself. There are some things, if you're married before and you have a new relationship, I think that's the first thing you should tell your partner. If you have a child before and you're into another relationship, I think it's also the one of the first things you should tell your partner. You're not meant to cover up. These are things that you cannot lie, because the society knows already. If you didn't find out today, it's definitely going to find out tomorrow. Number two is never you test your man's loyalty. If a man has proven to you that he genuinely loves you, play along. Love him back. Be there for him. There's no need trying him. There's no need trying to test if this man will cheat on, because he will cheat. If you're not careful, you will lose him. It's because Kendrick is a good man. Because to be honest, the level at which Vicky went on this movie, no man will resist it. No, Vicky is very sexy. She's very curvy. She has everything it takes. Never you test your man's loyalty. No talk say I no tell you. Men are deceived the word they see. Women are deceived the word they hear. If you like, go and carry your man. Yes, please. You cannot say baby lie down. Me take her to lie down. No, don't let baby lie down, okay? So I'm gonna take your sister on live. The baby lie down. So keep your baby, okay? So please, what I'm saying is that never you test your man's loyalty. That's number two. Number three is what's number three again? These children are, they've already scattered my head. I don't even know number three again. Go and see the movie. That's number three. Thank you so much. If you've watched up until now, you are the real MVP. Do well by smashing the subscribe button. If this is your first time here, give me thumbs up. I only have one thumbs up, even though I have so many views. Give me thumbs up, okay? Give me thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend this particular video to broader audience, okay? Thank you so much once again for watching. Let me know if you want to see more of recap coming your way, critical review, and I will see you all in my next one. Be kind, be happy, stay blessed, okay? Bye guys, and live.